The event shop of the first battle challenge is open right now, and it is a great way to get absolutely free shit. However, there are so many items and so little time, so it's understandably overwhelming. So I've cleared everything in the shop as you can see, and I have done it with what might be the most efficient way to do so. So let me explain what are some of the important things to take note of to sweep this shop effectively. So firstly, the BC currency can be obtained basically free by simply rerunning stages, it doesn't matter which stage. But which stage makes the most sense? Now you can probably one-shot the first stage and press the repeat button until you get all the BC you need, but that will take a lot of manual repeats. You can also power through a more difficult floor like stage 30 and get 100 BC each run, but that takes you significantly longer time and manual gameplay between each repeat. None of these are optimal in my opinion. And since the BC rewards spike every 10 floors, it seems to me that stage 20 is simply one of the better options for auto-repeating. It drops 50 BC a single run, and any simple setup should be able to sweep the boss within 2 rounds. So doing stage 20 will be the benchmark for this video. Now as it comes to the shop, while everything is technically free from repeated event map runs, not everything might be worth your time, especially if you don't have a lot of free time to begin with or you're not able to macro like I did. Editor, please remove the last part. To obtain all the loot in this shop, this requires a whopping 129,200 BC to fulfill. This is almost 130,000 BC. This is equivalent to 2,584 repeated runs of stage 20, that is over 22 hours of repeated runs. Not fun. But not all the items listed in the shop is scaled appropriately, and this is where I give you an idea of what are must-haves and what you should prioritize and aim for. Simply put, here are some items that have incredibly poor pricing while also being not very essential items. So the first is the customization seed kilobytes with the cost of 100 and 500 BC each. The likelihood of you getting a decent customization is incredibly low, and most of these will be worthless. Skipping these saves you 70 repeated runs. The next set of items are the Truth Orbs with the cost of 50 and 150 BC each. These are super easy to come by, and a lot of your excess stamina will be put into grinding Truth Orbs and Kindness Fragments anyway. So skipping these saves you 550 repeated runs or about 4.5 hours worth of time. The next item you should consider skipping is the Upgrade Pixels with the cost of 500 BC each. This is in my opinion incredibly dull, requiring 10 whole repeats for just 50 upgrade pixels. Similar to the Truth Orbs, you'll be grinding upgrade pixels end on end after beating everything the game has to offer now anyway. So skipping this purchase saves you another 4 hours worth of mindless repeat runs. So there you have it, these are the 5 items you should skip on a tight timeline, as they are arguably unimportant and a huge time sink. This cuts you down from needing almost 130,000 BC to just needing 73,200 BC. Nearly half of the original requirement. However, you might still need another 12 hours of mindless farming, but I do think the rest of the rewards hold pretty good value. Some even kind of priceless, like the Justice Orbs, Stamina Potions, and Cinderella herself. But of course, at the end of the day, it is up to you what you choose to do. If you want to clear out the shop like I did, then yes, please go ahead. Anything that is free is still free anyway.